Daisy.
And I'm Harry.
Welcome to the Force for Nature Festival 2025.
It is amazing to see all of you here, to have all of our fantastic schools from Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales and England. We are so thrilled that you could all join us today.
We are at the RHS Gardens Wisley and we're joined by our other Young Tree Champion ambassadors, Ben and Marvin.
The next hour is going to be packed with fun, inspiring and passionate moments from our Young Tree Champions, schools and pupils at the heart.
We'll be visiting all the fantastic schools around the UK to see all the amazing projects they've done this year.
We'll be taking a look at our beacon schools and finding out which of our schools have achieved outstanding beacon status.
And my favourite part of the day, which will be hearing the winners from our Voices of Nature competition, hearing their pieces, seeing them get their awards. They have been amazing this year, I can't wait.
But first, it's back to the garden room here at Wisley Gardens Hilltop Live, where we will be taking part in the Force for Nature Challenge. Now schools, thinking caps on and pay attention because you can have a go at this.
Daisy, what are you doing?
I'm ready for the competition.
Hello, Chris Packham here, great lover of trees. I'm fortunate to be the custodian of this tree, and I just wanted to say a massive vote of thanks to all of those school children and young people who are summoning the courage, passion and determination to plant and care for a tree. Together we can be a force of nature for trees.
So first of all, a huge thank you to all the pupils, teachers and conservation groups who are here with us today at Wisley. You together are unstoppable. You're a force for nature with your creativity, your energy, your enthusiasm, your talent. In everything that you do, the work that you do, you are really making a difference. This year, almost 500 schools have joined the programme and you have planted more than 40,000 trees. That equates to 7.5 kilometres of hedges and trees, which once they're grown, the canopy cover will cover 3.5 football pitches. You are amazing. You've connected with nature. You've been looking after the trees that you've planted to help them establish through the hot summer days, and you have learnt more and more and you're becoming experts about your trees. But most of all, you're using your voices to share with other people the importance of trees for people, for wildlife and for the planet. Whilst we're here today, there's a few people I'd like to thank first. There's M&G, who've been our partners with the Young Tree Champions now for nearly 5 years. The GLA, who've been supporting all the schools that we've been working with in the London area. All our other partners too, the National Education Nature Park, Let's Go Zero, Another Way, the University of Reading and our climate ambassadors. And one of the biggest thank yous that we have to say today is to RHS Wisley, who are hosting us in their beautiful, beautiful grounds and in their beautiful building.
Right, the Tree Master Challenge. This is going to be funny. I can see it now. Guys, okay, you got your seats. So, rules of the game. Really easy, all right? All you have to do is, when you think you know the answer, after you've watched a clip on the big screen, there's going to be showing a clip on the big screen in a minute. If you think you know the answers to 2 questions, 2 technical questions, all right? And then 1 bonus question. All right, are you ready? Let's try the first one. Very good. Here we go.
We're watching the video carefully, guys, and then you're going to be asked questions about it.
tree hugging challenge. Okay. You will give this beautiful oak tree a hug, but you need to reach the tree in as few steps as possible from the line.
A step is classed as the sole of your foot touching the ground.
Okay. You will have 60 seconds to think about this, then must start. Easy enough.
Okay. Madame, ciao. Come stai? Come stai? Maybe a handstand. Would you like to? Okay.
I mean, I could do a triple jump.
You ready? Put your hands up. Actually, no. You're probably gonna have to be there. Okay, let's go.
I just remembered I can't triple jump. Okay.
Yes.
Is that my feet aren't actually on the ground? Okay. Yeah.
Research shows that when you spend time around trees, it reduces your stress levels, lowers your blood pressure, and improves your immunity.
There you go. And a hug. Bravissimo.
Oh, come on! Yeah.
When you hug a tree, your body produces a hormone called oxytocin, which gives you a warm, fuzzy feeling.
Right. Steps. That's it, I've won. Bit easy, I'm not gonna lie.
I think we can roll there. And try not to crush any ducks while we do it. Yeah, I'm a roll.
Sorry, guys. Quickly.
3 hours later.
Whoa! Look at no. Don't pet my tongue, you little. Don't you dare give me another kiss. No. Go with mum.
You wouldn't have thought it'd be that hard to hug a tree. They had to hug a tree without walking there. They had to get there with another mode of transport. They did it though, fantastic. There were answers to the questions, okay? Hopefully you were listening in and you know what the answers are to those questions. The first question is, which of these is known as a known benefit of being around trees? A, reduced stress. B, makes you grow taller. Or C, you sing better. Hit your buzzers if you think you know the answer. Yes, sorry.
A, reduce stress.
A is correct. Well done, guys. Big round of applause. Question number 2. All right, question number 2. What is released in humans when they hug a tree?
Option A, oxytocin. Option B, bad smell. Or option C, butterflies.
Go to Harlington. Answer.
A, oxytocin hormone.
Correct. And for a bonus point, all right, it's hug a tree. Out of all of the ambassadors, and this goes to the audience as well, if you think you know who the winner of the challenge was, I want you to shout out their name. Those at school and at home, if you think you know who the winner was, I want you to also shout out. We can probably hear you if you shout loud enough. So, out of the 4 ambassadors, who do you think won the challenge? Contestants, who do you think won the challenge? Yes. Marvin, you think it was Marvin? Over here? Ben? Audience? Louder, I can't hear you. All right, unanimous, it seems like Ben. So it was Ben, you're thinking Marvin. And those at home, can I hear you? No? Oh, yeah, okay. The actual winner was, for Hug a Tree, it was Daisy. Take a bow, Daisy. Take a bow. Yeah. Okay. Challenge number 2. Apple bobbing. Are you ready? apple bobbing. Who'd have thought this would be so difficult? Here we go.
Okay, let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this. Okay, so challenge 2, apple eating. Apples are very good for you as they are high in fibre, vitamins and antioxidants. Apple trees put lots of energy into producing the delicious apples that we eat.
So today, you're going to have to put a little energy into working for that appley goodness.
You have 30 seconds to eat as much of your apple as you can. Oh my gosh, okay.
You ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Did you get it? Oh bro, have I still got to do it? This is sad. Have I still got to do it? Oh my god. It's not going in.
I've won, right?
Fruit trees don't just provide healthy food for us, they provide nectar for bees and habitats for wildlife.
Oh, there's no resistance. I can't. Hang on.
It's quite hard to get like the...
If I knock it and try and aim, ow. Yeah. That's quite, knock.
Wait.
Grab, no.
The Tree Council have provided thousands of orchards for schools, giving them apples, pears, cherries and plums.
Ow. This is too hard. I can't, if there's no resistance, there's no like...
No, it's quite painful.
I can't get my teeth. I need fangs.
Oh.
I need like fangs,
Right.
like a bat.
So we know how this goes. The questions are for the apple bobbing. So difficult. It really is very difficult. Which of the following species of fruit tree is not offered to schools by the Tree Council? Is it A, pears, B, apples, C, peaches? I'm going to go to you guys. Harlington? C, peaches. C, peaches. Correct. 1 point. Well done. Are you ready? Next one. Okay, question number 2. What important substances do apple trees provide bees and other pollinators? Is it A, nectar, B, honey, C, sap? Yeah, that was fast. That was like lightning. Over here.
It's A, nectar.
Yeah, round of applause, guys. Okay, the big bonus. This one is the tough question. Are you ready? Which ambassador do you think won the apple bobbing challenge? Contestants, do you think it was A, Daisy, B, Ben, C, Harry, or D, Marvin? Have a chat. Is it going to Shinfield? Is it D, Marvin? Oh, let's see. What would you like to think it is?
Harry.
Harry, yeah. C, Harry. Audience. Come on. Can't hear you. Oh, it sounds almost unanimous, like Marvin. All right. And those at home, shout it out. Can we hear you? Yeah, we can. Yeah, Marvin. And the answer is, it's Marvin. Give him a round of applause. Marvin, let's take a bow. Take a bow. Those football skills came in handy, definitely. Yeah. All right. Challenge number 3. Getting into this now, I'll tell you. Challenge number 3, here we go. The tree watering challenge.
Challenge 3, watering. You will transport vital water to the young sapling to help it survive this dry weather.
You have 60 seconds to get as much water as possible from the bucket to the measuring jug at the tree.
You can't move the bucket or the measuring jug. You do have some equipment available.
I think not. I also think not. I think if you fill it up to the top and go quite quick.
Come on. Okay, what to use? Saucepan. Okay.
Well, that's... No, I'm not going to... I don't think that's... Oh, okay. I think I've got this. Oh my goodness. Please be more, please be more. Okay, we're getting there. Slowly.
In its first 3 summers, a young sapling will require about 40 litres of water per week, and that's water that we give it to help it survive the hot weather and dry conditions like we have now.
Yeah. Whoa! No!
Slower this time. Little bit. Oh. It's quite warm.
I don't know really, I think I've won.
Pretty chuffed with that, to be honest. I mean, some of it went on my legs.
Hey! Finito! Hey, give him a applause, guys. That was so difficult. Well, again, so difficult, but you know, you've got to choose your item to water trees. Trees need as much water and love as possible. So, yes, two technical questions. The first technical question was, don't buzz in until I've finished asking the question. Okay, the first technical question is this. Roughly how many litres of water do newly planted trees need in the warmer months per week? Is it A, 3 litres? Is it B, 40 litres? Or is it C, 200 litres? I'm going over to Harlington. B, 40 litres. B, 40 litres, correct. Round of applause. Okay, question number 2. Question number 2. Where do mature trees get their water they need? Is it A, they don't actually need water? Is it B, birds carry it in their beaks? Or is it C, underground networks, aquifers and other things? You buzzed. Shinfield.
Is it C, underground network?
It is correct! Check you out, guys. Woo! Very hot. Well done. Well done. Another point. This very close. The scores are very close. Very close indeed. 3 to Harlington at the moment and 4 points to Shinfield. Oh, I can feel the tension. Bonus question. Out of all the 4 ambassadors, which one do you think won the challenge? Was it A, Daisy, B, Ben, C, Harry, or D, Marvin?
I
think it's B, Ben, over at Harlington. And Shinfield, who do you think it is?
Daisy.
Daisy, you think it's Daisy? Audience, who you think won the challenge? Ben. You think it's Ben? Ben, over here. Ben. Who do you think it was?
Ben.
Ben, over here. Let's go over here.
Ben.
It's Ben over here.
Ben.
Ben, my goodness. Those at home. Is it? It could be Ben. I think the answer is, you're absolutely right, it's Ben. Big round of applause, Ben. Take a bow.
Very good. Oh, and the results are, we have a winner, of course, for the Tree Master Challenge. And for a massive round of applause, our winners are, let's do a foot roll. Shinfield, well done, guys. Congratulations.
Well, that was a lot of fun. Hope you got to test your memory and tree knowledge too. And maybe you want to give some tree task challenges a go at your school.
Next, we'll be on an exciting tour of the UK to explore about new school projects. Who best to tell us about it than the Young Tree Champions?
Hello, welcome to Ashmore Primary School. This is our fire pit where we learn art, sometimes science and sometimes English. This is the willow dome where the younger children play to connect with nature. This is the tube where birds are the home of nature.
Welcome to our school!
We are River Tees Academy Grangetown.
We are River Tees Hospital School.
We moved to this site in September.
Our school is very open to the community, so we plant the herbs.
It's great for the environment.
It's good for the privacy.
In a couple of years' time, the hedge will be as big as a fence.
We also planted 5 fruit trees in the orchard.
This is my tree and I'm very excited to see it grow.
Thanks for visiting our school.
Bye.
Bye.
I like being a tree ambassador because it makes me feel happy and I like taking care of trees.
Being a tree ambassador makes me feel more like I belong in nature than houses.
And I pick up stuff and make them into art like this. I love being an eco-warrior because I get to go on cool trips and spend more time with most of my friends. I enjoy being around nature. I like being around nature so much that I wrote a poem about it. The 5 senses of nature. Listen to the rustle of the leaves. Smell the rosemary on the breeze. Feel the sand between your toes. Gaze upon a beautiful rose. Eat a lovely strawberry, it will make you feel merry. Being an eco-warrior is inspiring because it makes you feel like you really belong in nature, and nature helps calm you down and it's peaceful. It is important for me to be the tree ambassador because not only do I want to help the environment, I want to influence others.
Our first ever fruit tree at Durai Primary.
We are just tap it in.
We just tap it, literally just put the bucket upside down and tap it.
It's a bit squidgy.
We are planting an apple tree. An apple tree. This is the pear tree I planted with my mum. It's 5 months old and I love looking after it. I love the trees and I love looking after it, and it's my favourite bit of my life.
That was incredible, wasn't it? That was
So good.
Genuinely amazing. So some of our schools who have just joined the programme already doing genuinely incredible work. We were just sat here like, these guys are incredible, weren't we?
Brilliant.
That was fantastic. And we can't wait to see what they get up to next.
Absolutely. And to follow on nicely from that, we're going to catch up with 2 of our outstanding Beacon schools. Now, these are schools that have been Young Tree Champions for about 4 or 5 years now. So they are real forces for nature. They have been doing such exciting projects, and we're going to see what they've been doing this last year.
Yeah, let's go.
Welcome to Rosebrook Primary School.
In our school grounds, I think we planted over 1,000 trees.
We planted oak trees
And cherry trees. And we go little.
This is our apple trees, and we have more apple trees and different trees with fruit.
We've taken cuttings to make some more baby fruit trees. Our fruit trees are food for the bees. They gave us baby oak trees. We've got trees going here.
And here.
And here.
And here. And there.
Let's go to our tree nursery.
These are the baby trees that we're growing.
This is my grafted apple tree. We took a branch from another tree and grafted it onto another. And it's named Bob onto apple tree. We're weeding our rootstock bed. We're going to plant our trees in the local community.
And we're going to give them to local schools.
Thank you for coming to Rosebrook Primary School.
The project work at our school has been focused on creating greater connections for ourselves and the community.
At our school we have started a nature club for the year 3s and 4s. We bring children together to connect and to build confidence in nature and around others. We really love to see the happiness in their faces.
Moving beyond our school, we have planted some fruit trees and often take the nursery children out for nature walks. We enjoy seeing them have fun in nature and connect with it at the same time. Out in our community, we've planted various fruit trees at Woodfields, which is a green space on the flat. We've been supported by our school governors and the councillors. We've even been in the paper. Lots of our projects have been inspired to improve biodiversity by developing natural habitats. This project has given me courage to speak up and something to protect and be passionate about.
Thank you, M&G.
Now it's time for the awards. Should we head back to the garden room to see who's won Outstanding Beacon Schools of the Year?
But first, we will find out which one of this year's project schools have become the Beacon Schools.
The Outstanding Beacons have been doing stuff with us for a long time. They're the guys that they just go above and beyond, running some incredible projects for not just the local communities and the people there, but of course for the wildlife and the nature there as well. So we are thrilled to be working on to those awards now, and I think we will give the honour of doing some of the presenting back to our CEO, Sarah Lom. Can everybody give a big round of applause, please?
We are also delighted to be joined today by one of our Tree Council trustees, Anna Galandris, who's come here to also present these awards. So a big round of applause for Anna as well, please. Now, first up is, I keep saying the words inspiring and outstanding, and they're an outstanding Beacon School. They're going to get that today. But honestly, they are absolutely amazing. They knock my socks off when I hear about the things they're doing. They have been involved with the Young Tree Champions since we started in 2020. It's a massive honour for me to present the first Outstanding Beacon School Award to Arbourthorne Community Primary School. Come on up. Woo. Not only are these schools absolutely amazing, they also got up at about 6:30, probably about 5 o'clock, to travel here from Sheffield today. So receiving their award now, a big round of applause one more time with their medals on now for Arbourthorne Community Primary School.
Okay, so we're here with some of our Outstanding Beacon School winners. What a day, what a performance. How do you both feel?
Excited.
Yeah.
I feel really happy that I got this award, but it was really all about the trees and taking care of them.
It was really all about the trees. Well done, guys. Well done.
Next up, we have another school where they have travelled for quite a distance today and they have been planting so many trees. They've created willow beds. You can see some of the things that they have created on display just at the back of the seats. And if you haven't seen them yet, if you haven't seen some of the beautiful willow that's stood there right now, then you need to go and visit it. They continue to work with the local primary schools and involve and support the local primary schools in what they do. Please, everybody, give a really warm welcome to Woodrush High School.
Yeah, we really enjoy being part of the Tree Council, focusing on the willow planting and also the fruit tree planting. The biggest part of that is that the students get involved because they see the impact on the community. So it's not only for themselves, but also for the bigger picture. So the willow beds that we plant and the apple trees that we graft, we sell those to in the community. We also donate them into the local food bank so people can have their own apple trees in their gardens, free of charge for the food bank. And also the willow beds, we take them to the primary schools and transplant them into the primaries, so they're growing there as well. A big part of it is also the forest school, so support for social emotional students there. Not only do they get involved in the planting, they also see a long-term impact over time, which is really important to their social emotional benefits. So thanks very much.
Thank you so much. Fabulous. Thank you. I am going to hand over to Richard now, who's going to do the next two awards.
Thank you. Yes, next award is a very special school based in Nuneaton, of all places, in the Midlands. And they are Oakwood Primary School. They have received outstanding status. Unfortunately, they can't be here today.
Thank you for our Outstanding Beacon Award.
We are very proud of our forest school at Oakwood School.
Our space has grown lots over the last few weeks.
Thank you.
The next school, Outstanding Beacon, I don't think justifies this school, really. Like, every time we've gone to this school to say, can you help us with this? We've got like 100 volunteers. Is there a possibility you could take them on for a day? They want to build things. Yes, yes, yes. Every time. This should be the yes school, because every time they do something amazing and they say yes, and it just happens. And I got to say, this school in the last 2 years, they've gone from just a huge field with loads and loads of open space to planting lots and lots of trees. We managed to plant a tree nursery, and 150 trees germinated in the last 6 months, which is a record for tree nurseries in this part of the country, so that was amazing. They've also designed a nature trail to go around the whole of the school grounds. They have done all sorts of things, wildlife meadows, you name it, orchards, they've done it. And that school is a massive round of applause, please, for William Talbot Primary. Up you come, guys. Who would like to say some words? Yeah.
I like doing forest school and being an eco champion because I like looking at nature and I like visiting the tree council.
It's wonderful to hear that we're the Yes School. We've been approached a number of times over the years, and we're just thankful that our little school on the edge of London has been able to accommodate lots of trees. We've planted a hedgerow, our orchard has grown, we've now got over 30 trees, and we're very hopeful that this year we might actually get some quince fruit in. It's growing bigger by the day. So yeah, we're really proud of our pupils who all get involved with watering and nurturing. They've loved growing the tree nursery and sourcing the seeds and developing them. So thank you to the pupils and to the staff at our school who have been very supportive, and thank you to the Tree Council for all they've done to help us on this journey.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Big round of applause. Fantastic.
Final Outstanding Beacon School is a school that, again, unfortunately, has been unable to make it here today. They would have loved to have joined us, but they have done some really incredible things. Again, and you will see a pattern with some of our outstanding Beacon schools, they open the door to the community. They've created nature trails around their grounds that not only can all of the pupils in their school enjoy, but they welcome their community into, always once a year and throughout the year, to enjoy the nature trails too. They have planted so many trees, but they just continue to be passionate year after year and have been involved with us for so many years. So unfortunately, they're not with us today, but please, a really big round of applause to Nelson Academy.
Nelson Academy wants to say thank you for making us an outstanding Beacon school. We will keep planting trees and making our community a better place.
Wow, that was genuinely incredible, wasn't it? Some schools doing amazing things in their very own communities. And speaking of amazing things, it is one of my absolute favourite parts of the event coming up next. We've got the Voices of Nature Awards.
Absolutely. And this year we didn't just ask you to submit speeches, we wanted you to use your voice in whatever way possible. So we had raps, poetry and songs submitted. The entries did not disappoint. Let's take a look.
So I encourage each one of you to think of a word that relates to you to do with nature as well, and hold that and carry that with you, because I have 3 words that I use a lot. One of them is breath, but it's also about survival, it's all about empowerment, and it's also about fragility, because we live in a very fragile world. But with your individual activist voices, you can connect. You can go out and learn. You can also care. Because if you care about our planet, it's going to last a lot longer. And that's really important. But most of all, you can share your voices. Because actually, with one voice, we can't do it. We have to have, how many thousands of students are involved? Literally, 1 million voices. So actually, we're quite powerful. Really powerful, and that's why we're here today.
Okay, so Voices of Nature. These true talents, raw talent, absolutely. These guys have spoken, and I think their words matter. Young people today have the hardest job. I've got 2 children. I can exactly see what future they will have to build for themselves, yeah? And I will help them all I can, give them every last ounce of energy. But I know that they have a future which they can shape and mold and become. It's such an exciting time for young people. Every action that you take now, every moment that you make happen will have an impact on future generations in a really, really positive way. So these young voices are bringing this to you today. To announce the winners of the Voices of Nature competition, can you give a big warm welcome to Ben and Marvin?
Okay, yeah. Right, I think we're doing the the 11 to 16 category first. So winner of the 11 to 16 category is, can I have a drum roll? Foot roll. Can I have a foot roll, please? You ready? I don't think you're ready yet. Bigger foot roll, please. There we go. There we go. Mohammed, can we please play the video?
Friends, imagine a sun-dappled forest floor, the air alive with the scent of pine and damp earth. Sunlight filters through leaves, creating dancing patterns on the mossy ground. This is the magic of nature, a magic I experienced as a child. Climbing a giant oak tree, feeling the rough bark beneath my hands, the wind whispering secrets through the leaves. It felt like I was touching the world itself. But this magic is fading. Did you know that a single mature tree can absorb up to 48 pounds of carbon dioxide per year? We need trees, not just for the oxygen we breathe, but to regulate our climate and prevent devastating environmental changes. We have a moral obligation to protect our planet's precious natural resources for future generations. It's not just about trees, it's about the entire ecosystem. Why is protecting nature vital? Because healthy forests prevent soil erosion, provide habitats for countless species, and support our overall well-being. Think of the consequences of deforestation, climate change, loss of biodiversity, and the threat to the livelihoods of millions. For instance, the loss of the Amazon rainforest, our planet's lungs, directly impacts rainfall patterns globally. Let me tell you a story. A small village, once threatened by desertification, planted thousands of trees, restoring their land and creating sustainable livelihoods. This small act transformed their lives and shows the power of collective action. As Wangari Maathai, the Nobel Peace Prize winner, said, "Planting a tree is more than an act of environmentalism. It's a commitment to a better future." Let's be that commitment. Let's be the voice of nature, protecting the world's precious ecosystems for ourselves and for generations to come. Let's make a difference together.
There you go. Right. And the joint winner is... Foot roll, please. Don't get angry if I pronounce your name wrong. I'm going to try my best. Piyush, can you come up on stage, please? Everyone give a round of applause. Can you come up on stage?
When you stand underneath a tree, how do you feel? You feel calm, safe, and inspired, right? Well, to me, trees are more than just a part of a background. They're a part of me. Every day when I was growing up, near the park, I went there and I climbed the trees, or I read books under the trees. I just simply sat underneath the tree, admiring the branches and how the wind stirred them. It felt like they were alive, listening. Now, that connection didn't leave me at all. Every time when life gets loud, school, stress, or just, exams in general, trees offer silence, stillness. And they don't rush, yet they grow stronger every single day. And that reminds me that I don't need to sprint through life. I can take it slowly just like them. I can grow strong just like them. Now, what do trees do for our school? It goes unnoticed, really. They provide shade for us in the summer, or they provide clean air for us, or they just give us breathing space between lessons. Why don't we value this more? Why don't we protect what protects us? But this isn't about me, or you, or us. Trees are the lungs of the earth. They fight climate change. They shelter wildlife, and they hold the soil together. They are the silent warriors of our earth, and they are fighting silently for our generation. So why are trees important, you may ask? Well, they give without asking, and we should protect them now so they can protect the generations to come. We should be the generation listening to the voices of nature, for they have always been speaking and always will be speaking. Thank you.
So I am live at Hilltop Live in RHS Wisley. I am with Piyush, who has performed for us today. Piyush, how did that go for you today?
Amazing, absolutely phenomenal, magnificent, all the good words.
Do you feel that there is going to be more coming from you, more from your voice?
Well, I definitely hope there's more coming from me. I really like today. I really like going up there and giving it my all. Hopefully in the future, I can give my all again. Give 100% more of my all.
Excellent. And where do your words come from? Where is this inspiration?
This inspiration, to be honest, probably from a Voice for Nature people, the tree ambassadors. When I first came into my school, I didn't care about trees. But after certain, times of them coming and us planting the trees, it really made me care about them. Really made me love them and, embrace nature.
Excellent. So you've had a fantastic season with Harlington. Are you looking to transfer, or do you think you'll be staying with the school?
Hopefully I'll be staying. If I have to transfer, I'll transfer, but hopefully I'll be staying.
Yeah. Fantastic. And my friend, how long have you known Piyush?
Since I joined Harlington, 3 years.
3 years. And would you say you've always seen this potential in him?
Yeah, I have.
You've always known that he had this voice inside of him and that one day he would be, famous?
Yeah, pretty much.
And what's it like having a famous friend? Is there a lot of attention?
Not really.
Let me ask that again. Is there a lot of attention?
Yeah.
Quite hard to get in and out of Tesco at lunch, I imagine. Well, you've heard it here, Payush, live. This is not the last we will hear from him.
Okay, I think we have some serious talent in the room. I don't know about you, but as you were speaking, bro, honestly, I was getting inspired. I'm like, I want to write a whole song, poem, and everything about it. If there's anything in today that inspires you and you feel like, actually, I want to write a poem, I want to write a speech, I want to write a song, do not let no one or nothing hold you back. Pick up that pen and write. You're a physical embodiment of passion and inspiration, brother. Genuinely. One more round of applause for him. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, so we have, I would say, an equally as powerful, inspirational, emotional performance. This is from the 7 to 11 category. I think this one is going to be something where no one speaks, everyone puts down their phone if you've got one in your hand and just listens. It's a bit like yours, I think very much taken from the same hymn sheet. So, the 7 to 11 category winner is, drum roll please, drum roll please. Drum roll please, okay. Maya everyone, Maya! Well done, Maya. Are you okay to have this?
Among the branches of shining silver birches, atop weeping willows is where I long to be. Tree is home, tree is heart, with tree I cannot part. My twin, my friend, my other, a beginning and an end to problems and ideas. I tilt my body up and up like a flower sipping light from the sun. I reach out with my hand, trying to feel the endless azure blue, full of freedom, full of peace, swooping, soaring through the treetops, climbing in the canopy. As dawn comes, I return to the wild world and stroke my tree's branches. When the sun is high in the sky, I whisper compliments to every twig. Midday is here, and it's time for the tree to listen to me. I tell him tales of old, dusted in gold and frequent happenings. Dusk descends, its black velvety cloak, giving everything a coat of twilight. Time to part ways, dear friend. Tree gives me life, tree gives me home. What would we be without the whispering woods? No infinite song, no shimmering sky kisses. We would be stone, we would be rock. We would never ask questions, never look up. For trees bring us together. Trees give us friendship. Trees give us a home.
Take a bow. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Well done. Massive round of applause for Maya, please. Woo!
Wonderful. So we are here with Maya, who did an incredible performance today. Maya, how do you feel?
I feel like all the trees in the world are in blossom, and I'm standing on top of a hill and I can see all of the blossoms stretching out onto the horizon as far as the eye can see, and I can feel all of the trees' green hearts that are hidden inside their bark thrumming inside me.
I can't really follow that up. That's just amazing.
Under sevens, I feel like this next person is truly wonderful person, very brave for coming here today to perform for you guys. And I feel like everyone should give a huge round of applause. I want everyone to do a foot roll first though. Let's get the tension up. Foot roll, please. There we go. Can you give a huge round of applause for Rowan, please? Rowan, would you like to come up? Huge round of applause.
love nature, I love trees. Birds are singing, buzzing bees. Worms go wiggle, frogs go hop. I don't ever want to stop. I love nature, I love trees. Flowers dancing in the breeze. I love bugs and the bees. Nature is the best to me.
That was so beautifully done. Congratulations. Turn around and just hold that. That's it. Well done. Very well done.
Rowan, you blew us away with your piano skills and your beautiful singing. How do you feel about your performance today?
Happy.
Excellent. What else do you feel?
I feel excited and really proud of myself.
You should feel really proud for yourself. What was your inspiration?
What I loved outside.
What is your favourite tree and where is it?
My favourite tree is outside and it's called the Rowan tree.
The Rowan tree. Well, of course, Rowan. What a perfect tree name. Will we see you perform again?
Yes.
Do you think you will headline at something like Glastonbury?
I don't know.
I think you will, personally. Well, you've heard it here first. This is Rowan, breakout artist, with her wonderful song. What's the name of your song?
I Love Nature.
I Love Nature.
Wasn't that truly wonderful, everyone? Yes. Wasn't that truly wonderful, everyone? Yes. Right.
Okay, now are we ready for our group winner? Are we ready? Are we ready? Sounded like a boxing presenter. Okay, guys, if you guys make your way up. So this is a musical arrangement, composed, produced, written, recorded, and now performed at the established, high-profile RHS Wisley Gardens. Honestly, you do not want to miss this. This is like School of Rock combined with Eminem, combined with Travis Barker, if you know what that is. Are we ready? So we need a mic on them. You can have the mic to hold. Are you ready? You got your sunnies on? You got your shades on? All good? All right.
Hello.
Perfect. Okay, I'll give you this mic. Are you ready? A massive round of applause, everyone, for St Albans Primary School.
We are Tree Trouble and our song is Tree Double, Double Tree. Now,
let's get ready to plant this party. 5, 6, 7, 8.
together we can say that you have me to sing. Please are in trouble, you need to pick up. We want to sing, so get some more sing.
We will, when. We will, blah, blah. Older, oh, dozen holy willow hazel. Older, oh, dozen holy willow hazel.
Please help by planting more seeds.
Thank you for listening to our song. We couldn't have done it without all the young tree ambassadors who inspired us to do this.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Okay, so I am here today with the rock and roll band Tree Trouble with their new single, Double Tree. Gentlemen, how do you feel that went today?
Good.
Very
Fantastic.
Very good.
Very good.
You're happy with your performances?
Maybe.
Okay, and now what I want to know is what is next for Tree Trouble? Are we talking Glastonbury? Glastonbury's on this week. Will you be there?
We might be performing in front of the school, which is 220 people.
220 people, that's quite a lot.
Summer Capital Ball.
And the next question, do you have a manager yet?
Yeah. Well, we have a director, kind of.
They have a director, so if you are interested, they are represented. But keep an eye on these guys. I have no doubt Glasgow 2027, probably.
And we've also got ideas for new songs. We've already got.
Oh my goodness, is it you are spoiling a new music release?
Yeah, Save the Hedgehogs and Nursery Gets Cut Down.
Making a new album.
Oh my gosh, you're talking about an album. Okay, with which label? Who are you with?
Our song's name?
Yeah. Who's bringing out the music with you?
Our band.
Yeah, I guess that.
So you're independent artists?
Yeah, we're independent. Yeah.
Well, you've heard it all here. This is not the end for Tree Trouble. If anything, it is just the beginning. Or should we give it like a little rock and roll? Yeah?
And that brings us to the end of our Force for Nature Festival. What a jam-packed hour that was.
It was good. But mate, I think you've got a final performance to prepare for.
But before we go, we just want to say a huge thank you to all of the schools who've contributed to the festival.
And to all of the schools that took part in the Young Tree Champions, Orchards for Schools, and all the competitions that we did this year. You guys are the true stars of the show. Dare I say, true forces for nature.
Let's also just take a minute to turn around and have a look at this beautiful venue. Thank you so much for RHS Wisley for allowing us to come here and do our festival this year. And of course to our amazing partners, the fantastic Another Way, the Education Nature Park, University of Reading, and Let's Go Zero. And of course a huge thank you to M&G.
We hope everyone has a wonderful summer. Don't forget to give your trees a big drink before you go on summer break. And we can't wait to celebrate your achievements next academic year too.
Bye!
Bye.
Kaleidoscope of lighter rolls on the fire, trying to cope with violent tones they conspire. Take it easy, my friend. Nature seasons amen. Body cold from fighting rogue survival. Brother, hold your life implodes by the wire. Take it easy, my friend. Nature seasons amen. Paint those moments of brokenness on canvases new. Nature seasons will hold the flower blue. Nature seasons. Nature seasons. Symbiotic favor, shifting baseline as a changer.
I know this wasn't a plan, and I know what you've been through, man. But my friend, just holding in there with the blows of your bear that still hit you, man. You went through moments of cold with a broken dissolve, and the focus to get back up was on hold. It's eroded your soul from enjoying the beauty surrounding you every day in this world. I've been there myself in the darkness, feeling alone in crowds of the largest, dealing, not coping, sounding regardless. But time will allow the catharsis. My friend, you'll get through this. The ocean reflects where the moon is. The trees for the suits, so we breathe the renewed, and beneath are the roots unpolluted. We need to find a deeper connection. We're sustained by the seas, not to mention we're intrinsically linked, but the earth's on the brink. Now it's nature that needs our attention. The shifting baseline of a system change, chaos in the flow with the rhythmic cage. The symbiotic interconnectedness, our perception of the planet would affect every generation's complexion. Moments of brokenness, I hope to be coping, but I'm forward in these roads, eroding my corroded soul. It's just a shattered soul, scattered up what matters most. Nature is nurturing you. Oh, nurturing me. Symbiotic favor, shifting baseline as a changer. Ever since a child, I've been fascinated by the wonder of trees, the root system and their complexity that functions for me. The mycorrhizal network, a subterranean feed, a forest communicating under the ground beneath our feet. Treescapes that can elate us, look around and you'll all see these extraordinary organisms that produce the air that we breathe. So pivotal for the animals and insects that inhabit, that are home to more wildlife than any other landscape on this planet. A tree planted in the ground will grow to captivate and nourish, cultivating life so that every living thing can flourish. Cultivating life so that every living thing can flourish. Cultivating life so that every living thing can flourish. Biodiversity flourishes, the more trees will only serve and protect against the floods and call our cities let's preserve and change the narrative to a positive togetherness and curve. Humanity can breathe again, for our future's in these words.